Hey guys, how you doing? We're back for another beer review. This time out, we have a new seasonal release by Farmhouse. This is their Biere de Garde. First time releasing it in bottles. It's been on their on their taps at their restaurant periodically. It used to sit at 7.5% on tap. It's 6.5% in the bottles. Biere de Garde means beer for keeping, and it's generally loosely within the sort of Belgian farmhouse sort of style thing. I guess it's more on the French side of stuff than it is on the sort of Belgian side of stuff. It says Belgian Saison here, but I don't know if you can quite call it that. Maybe as a modern interpretation of a Saison. Apparently, these can sort of flow between colors from very light, traditional, what people think of Saisons in color, to much more darker amber in color. As you can see, this one here, I've already poured it. I just wanted to let it sit and warm up a little bit. Previously did a review of this, but I think I had it too cold and I was too drunk to appreciate it. So trying it over again. The head was about a finger's worth, sort of a tan head. It's about a sort of a red chestnut kind of color going on there. Mahogany, whatever you want to say. Very clear right through. I don't know if they use Belgian beet sugar or anything like that in this. Pretty sure there's no Brettanomyces or anything like that. It's just more of a Belgian pale ale, essentially. But they're sort of putting it into the farmhouse style of things. I don't know if you can really quite do that, but whatever. Biere de Garde, Saison, Farmhouse Ale, all those things get thrown around these days, and everyone's, anything anyone makes these days, they can pretty much throw that label on it and get away with it as long as it's a pale ale of some sort. So, it sucks, but it's the way it is these days. Going to Roma here. Getting a malty sort of caramel thing going on here. I'm getting a little bit of what I think is hops in the background. These are not supposed to be especially bitter, apparently. I don't think I've ever had a Biere de Garde before, so I can't really speak on them. But I'm almost getting like a pineapple, like a canned pineapple sort of smell there. Must be the hops coming out in that. Either that or it's the esters. But yeah, it's very simple. It's just sort of a nice caramelly malt thing. Goes into sort of slight pineapple kind of smell. Smells nice. Go right to the taste. Cheers. A little sugary up front. Upper light body, I'd say, approaching medium. Malty up front. More of that caramel sweetness. Seems like there's kind of a Belgian beet sugar thing going on, but no, don't quote me on that. I could be totally wrong. I don't know what they put in this, but finish is very dry and astringent. I think some of the alcohol is coming through on this. Creates this sort of earthy, astringent dryness in the finish. Very lingering. A bit of a brown bread character coming through. Especially along with that sort of dryness, comes kind of blah 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 blah. Comes off like a dark bread crust, like brown bread crust sort of thing, with a little bit of brown bread on the side, a little bit of that sweetness. But yeah, it's not bad. I can't say it's my favorite beer from them, definitely. Yeah, it's all right. I don't really know this style all that well. This is not anything I would associate with saison or anything like that. But what do I know? Honestly, saison. I think I've mentioned this before plenty of times. It's really a very catch as catch can kind of category where everything with the kitchen sink is thrown into whatever nondescript pale ale that farmers used to make for their farm hands, and whatever they had available they throw in. So maybe this is true to more of a Belgian style than a northern France style or whatever. I don't know. It's all bullshit anyway. Who cares? All that matters is if the beer is good. This is decent. Um, Interesting from Pump House, but not that great. I wouldn't go to my way to pick it up, honestly. But I still recommend it. I'm going to go 3.25 out of 5. It's decent enough, but there's not really much going on, honestly. And I think that sort of lingering astringency might put off casual drinkers quite a bit. So um, if you're new to craft beer and you're looking for something, you see this, I would not pick it up. I'd go for something a little bit safer. But and I don't necessarily think seasoned craft beer lovers would necessarily find all that much interesting in this, especially if they're more interested in more sort of standard saisons and stuff like that. I think they might find this a little off kilter, but that's just me personally. All right, guys, I'm gonna stop blabbing now. Fuck off. Have a good day. We'll see you later.